Hi everyone, welcome to Mind Body Solutions. I'm Audrey. Today we're doing low sensory adaptive yoga. And we're gonna have a balancing practice. So first with a centering, some slow movement and some pranayama with some Vrtti, which is equal path breathing. Then we go into restorative and we'll do a few rounds of Metta, loving kindness, blessings. In particular, in dedication to Jane Gould, um, who sadly passed last Sunday. Jane was a beloved teacher and friend here at MBS, so I just wanted to spend some time with you in community to honor her and to send her some blessings so that she transitioned peacefully. So that's what we're going to do. Although, as usual, everything I say is completely optional. So you make your own choices as to what is being guided. So find a comfortable seat, or you can lie down if you like. You can also be standing, moving, wheeling around. Everything is good. As long as you are making these choices intentionally, and then we can start all together as a community of friends, practitioners. We can start to settle, slow down, find comfort, some rest, some ease. Maybe your eyes are closed or you're finding a soft gaze. If you have a soft gaze, maybe away from the screen, you could also find something around you that brings you some joy or some calm. Even when I'm teaching, I don't always look at the screen. I like looking outside at the trees and the flowers blowing in the wind. Brings me a lot of calm. And if you don't have that, you can bring that into your mind or through images or sounds or remembering that feeling. And then we may also notice the support underneath you, that our Earth, our planet, that is supporting our bodies. Maybe you're feeling the support on the soles of the feet or the sitting bones, on your back, on your head. Maybe taking a moment to notice these points of contact against the surface that you're on. Starting to remember that this support is always there for you without judgment. It's accepting you completely as you are. And maybe you're noticing some sound around you. I'm hearing some bird sound and some bees. And maybe here we're already trying to invite curiosity, openness for our experience so that we don't label what's happening already. Or at least we are moving away from the binaries of right and wrong and good and bad, pleasant and pleasant. And as we settle into stillness, a reminder that the stillness might not be visible externally. Maybe you are moving, you are steaming, you're fidgeting, that's all fine. Do what you need to do to settle in your own way. And then taking a moment to go inward, noticing the sensations in your body, whether that's physical or your energy levels or some emotions, feelings rising up. And again, being gentle with yourself here. I know all of us here live with many, many health issues, pain, discomfort, low energy. There's always enough time to judge. So we're going to try for the next few minutes not to be in that place, but rather to be in a place of curiosity and compassion for ourselves. And then if you like, in those parts of the body that are a little bit too loud, maybe, send your breath to those parts. Soften. Notice if you clenching, tensing up for maybe no reason. I may mean to also adjust your position a little bit, grabbing an extra pillow. Might be to take a big stretch. Or maybe releasing your jaw, your mouth, the tongue, the muscles around the eyes. Releasing the shoulders down. Loosening the fingers and the toes. And as you do all this, maybe you're already starting to notice your breath. Spending some time with your breath that's always here to support you as well, to move, to help you move your prana, your life force about. And there's nothing to change here. We're merely noticing maybe the length of your inhales, the length of your exhales. Where that breath resides in the body. Can you notice the air coming in your nostrils, the air coming out? Can you notice your belly rising as you inhale? The rib cage expanding in all directions, filling up with goodness, with energy, with vitality. And then as you exhale, the belly falling, the space being created in your rib cage, in your chest. As it releases anything that doesn't serve you anymore. Just a few more moments with all of its supportive forces, the earth, the body, the breath, the community. A few more moments to slow down, to reconnect to your light within, your true nature. And then using all this information, making a decision whether you want to stay still where you are, continuing with your breath, the support, or you can start to add some small movements at your own pace, your own range of motion, your own creativity here as well. Maybe we can start with some gentle rolls of the neck from side to side. Maybe spending a little bit of time in one position, so maybe one ear to one shoulder. Giving some time for the muscles to soften. And then the other, making sure your shoulders are down, making sure you're not adding any tension to anywhere else in the body. And then coming back to center, spending some time with the shoulders, maybe a few rolls, one at a time or both at the same time. You could also bring your shoulders up to your ears and then release with a big sigh. And as we're gonna do some pranayama, maybe spending a bit of time expanding the chest, the rib cage. That could be by bringing the shoulder blades get towards each other. So adding a stretch in the upper body. And then to counter that, you could go into a hug or eagle arms. Taking some slow deep breaths here as best as you can. I'm going extra slow today. I am really quite tired, but if you want to go if you want to go faster or do something else, you're always free to do so. I'm gonna go into cactus arm for a little bit. So bringing the arms into on the sides, and then again, shoulder blades towards each other, shoulders down. You could bring the chin up a little bit. And then on the exhale, finding a hug or eagle arms or anything else. That sounds good. And then release. I'm gonna go into side bends. Can do side bends with arms, no arms. Just finding some stretch in the side body, making sure your hips are leveled. Connecting with your sitting bones, with the soles of your feet. Adding some openness into your spine. Maybe you open up to the sky with an inhale, and then with the exhale, kind of rounding the back. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. One more. And then coming back to center. Gonna do the other side. Spending up some time first in static posture. Making sure, again, I'm not adding any pain or discomfort. And then we go opening up to the sky. And on the exhale, round. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Again, you can do that with no arms. And then one more I'm going to show with no arm. And then coming back to center. Maybe a twist. So one hand on top of the opposite knee, starting to shift the upper body, the chest towards the sides. Your head does not need to follow, or it can go slightly as if you're looking behind you. Just checking, you're not, forcing or straining anything. Just always listening to your body. If it's telling you no, then listen. And then coming back to center. And doing this on the other side. Maybe noticing any differences from one side to the other. Then one more minute of movement before we transition to restorative. If you want to go to restorative position, you can find a forward fold, for example. So bringing the upper body towards the lower body. And focusing on the exhale, releasing anything that doesn't serve you anymore. And you could stay there for the restorative part, or you could go to Shavasana, which is lying on your back, on the sides, any side, or on the belly. Actually, not on the belly because we're going to do some pranayama. So it would be better on the back, on the sides. But if you're already on the belly, don't worry, that's okay. You can also find Shavasana while seated. Maybe bringing some elevation to the feet with a pillow or a bolster or anything else. Finding some support for your spine and your head. Maybe hugging a pillow. So that you can release the shoulders, and it's just really comforting as well. Or any other pose that will bring you some rest so that you can feel fully supported and your body doesn't have to make any effort. As usual, bring blankets, eye mask, anything that will help you to do that. taking your time. There's plenty of time for us to be together. Moving away from all this sense of urgency and perfectionism that exists in our society. And as you get ready, I'm going to start to introduce Vrtti, which is echo pulse breathing, also known as box breathing, but we're not going to follow the box. So it's echo pulse breathing this time. And it's a really good breath to balance the nervous system. The inhales are energizing, the exhales are relaxing. And I will be counting up to 4 for the inhale and the exhales for the first round. Then we'll increase. And then I'll add a pause. And then you can choose your own version. As usual, everything I offer is completely optional. So if that does not feel good in your body, or if you prefer to do something else, then please do this. So first, notice your breath as it is now, settling into the present experience. Allow what comes up. Allow to be here. Giving yourself permission to be here, to be resting, to be slowing down. And then exhale all the air from your lungs, getting ready for the first inhale together on the count of 4. So exhale, exhale, and inhale, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. On your own for 3 rounds. Release the counting if that doesn't serve you. Just be with your breath without forcing, without straining. And then stay with this, or I'm going to offer to extend a little bit, but I won't count. So we're going to count to, up to 5. So exhale, exhale, getting ready for the next inhale. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, 3 rounds on your own. Noticing, being with your breath. And then next round, I'm going to add a pause in between the inhale and the exhales. So if you want to follow me, then exhale or just stagnant air, release, getting ready for the inhale. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1, pause. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1, pause. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1, pause. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1, pause. Again on your own for a few rounds. Balancing the mind, inviting peace into our hearts. And then release any influence on your breath, have a rest. Let it settle back into your natural rhythm. Maybe noticing any differences from before. Having a check-in with your body sensations, with your mind. And then I'm gonna offer a few blessings of Metta, loving kindness. I'll chant it in Sanskrit and then I'll offer a few words in English. We're gonna start with ourselves because we are also deserving of love and kindness. Maybe you'd like to bring your attention to your heart center. Maybe you picturing a warm light of any color. Maybe that light's got sound, texture. And with each inhale and each exhale, it's gonna grow and grow and grow within your body. Filling up all of your cells. And this is for you all from me. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May you be happy. May you be well. May you be at ease. May you be at peace. May you be never separated from sublime joy. May you be safe. May you be free. Letting the words, this blessing, land into your body with that gold, warm light, filling you up With each inhale, with each exhale, growing, filling up every cell. And then with your next inhale, it's gonna grow outside of you. Your body is still filled up with cold, warm light, but it's starting to build a beautiful orb around you. And this is for someone you love, someone that could do with support, and all for Jane, so that we can hear those blessings of love, grace, compassion for her, so that she might transition peacefully, so that she knows that we are here, we remember her, she's always in our heart. And we're sending her this light, sharing this bit of light with her, because she is a beautiful person full of light, that she was never selfish in sharing. So if you like, you can join me with first in Sanskrit and then in English with this blessing of Metta. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May you be happy. May you be well. May you be at ease. May you be at peace. May you never be separated from sublime joy. May you be safe. May you be free. Each inhale and each exhale, your orb is growing, 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 growing. Getting stronger, brighter, warmer. All from the force of your own inner light, your own love. And then the next blessing will be for all beings in this universe. So again in Sanskrit and then in English. Inhale to begin. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings everywhere with no limits, including ourselves, be happy. May all beings be well. May all beings be at ease. May all beings be at peace. May all beings never be separated from sublime joy. May all beings be safe. May all beings be free. Same with your light, your breath, the support of the earth and this community for a few moments in silence. taking some slow, deep breaths. Giving yourself permission to carry on with this rest, this calm, slowing down. Build up with golden lights, resting surrounded by this orb of gold lights. And before we close, another round of full breath. And then I'll invite you to bring your attention to your heart center in a way that's meaningful to you. Or maybe by placing the palms on top of each other, on top of the heart, on Anjali Mudra, prayer pose, palms facing each other, palms against the heart as a gesture of gratitude. Gratitude for ourselves, our body, minds, and all it allows us to do, just as we are, with life, just as it is. Gratitude for the earth as it continues to hold us and support us, and all the ancestors and indigenous stewards of this land will keep on protecting it. Gratitude for this community as it brings us together, the wisdom, the support, the laughter. And gratitude to these practices of yoga indigenous to South Asia and all teachers and practitioners who have protected and keep on protecting these practices so that we can still benefit from them today. I leave some space for you to add any further word of gratitude you may wish to. You may also wish to dedicate some or all of the merit of this practice to a being, a group of being, a cause, a land that could do with some extra support. And to serve this intention, I'll offer another blessing of Metta, loving kindness, first in Sanskrit and then in English. You may join or listen. Inhale to begin. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings everywhere with no limits, including ourselves, be happy, be well, be at ease and at peace. May all beings be safe and free from harm and suffering. May all beings be free and liberated. If you wish to continue to practice, then please stay where you are. If you're ready to come out, then you can invite some gentle movement back into the body, opening the eyes, maybe having a look around, coming back gently into your space. There's no rush. Take your time. And I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Appreciate your efforts, your openness, and your peaceful heart. Thank you for being here.